Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the most wonderful time of the year. And no, I'm not talking about Christmas. I'm talking about the time of the year where we speculate if The Rock is going to be at WrestleMania this year. And no, it's not 2023. And no, it's not even the beginning of 2024. It's the end of 2024 going into 2025. And we are here again talking about The Rock. Now, I'll be honest, if you're watching this on YouTube, I don't quite know what the title of this video is going to be just yet. One thing is for sure, I want to talk about what I think the fate of WrestleMania will be this year and why I think that this concept that WWE needs The Rock for WrestleMania has to die. I mean, first, let's talk about the obvious, and that was the build up to WrestleMania this year. It all started at the very beginning of this year on the first episode of Raw, where The Rock made reference to sitting at the head of the table, and that set the table. That set the course for the road to WrestleMania 40. Because even though we didn't know for sure that The Rock was going to be at WrestleMania, he wouldn't have made that reference this close to WrestleMania if he wasn't going to be there. Though tentative plans were still in line for Cody Rhodes to face Roman Reigns. Then Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble, making it a note that he will, not guaranteed, but he will face Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. I said that because during that segment, when Cody Rhodes was celebrating his win, Cody Rhodes blatantly pointed to Roman Reigns up in the rafters. And if you guys recall from the WrestleMania documentary and reports online, Cody Rhodes was not supposed to point at Roman Reigns. He was supposed to point at Seth Rollins. Whether this is the true story or Cody went into business for himself, to this day we don't know. We may never know. Cody did point to Roman Reigns, and this is where WWE basically got cornered. Because even though Cody Rhodes won the Rumble, and by proxy, he would be facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, that be damned. Because The Rock has already made his stake for Roman Reigns. Not directly, but he mentioned him. And that's enough to make a stake for Roman Reigns and the Universal Championship. 1 week later, we get one of the most infuriating segments in WWE history, where Cody Rhodes told the fans and Roman Reigns to their face that I want you, but not at WrestleMania, and that he sought counseling from an outside source. And out comes The Rock. And just like that, Cody Rhodes and The Rock shake hands, and he seemingly just hands over his right to face Roman Reigns. This image will forever be burned into my head, because whatever the script said, you know how Cody Rhodes actually felt in this segment, because his face said it all. It's been documented over many reports that that was not in the script. Cody was not supposed to make that face. He did not want to do it. There was this big divide online. Fans that were saying, well, The Rock versus Roman Reigns is the biggest box office match, and if you have The Rock available, then you have to do Roman Reigns versus The Rock. It's a gimme. Then the other half, my half, was saying, well, Cody Rhodes won the Rumble. The story for the past year has been Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. You have to continue that story. Cody has to finish his story. The Rock be damned. You can't just throw The Rock in this mix and cast Cody to the side just because he's here. And that was my big issue going into WrestleMania last year, is that, yes, I'm happy that The Rock is back. I don't think anybody's really upset or angry that The Rock is back. But at the cost of Cody Rhodes finishing his story? Like, why is this even a debate? It should be Cody Rhodes. If you're giving me the option of The Rock versus Roman or Cody versus Roman, I'm going to take Cody versus Roman, because that is a story you have been telling for the past year. Can't now, all of a sudden, 2 months before the show, decide, oh, we're going to give it to The Rock now because he's back and he's available. What? That was very consistent. I did not let up on the fact that Cody Rhodes has to main event WrestleMania over The Rock. That led us to the kickoff show, which was the high point of this whole thing. Because when things seemed to get a little bit more clear about what they wanted, they got more unclear about what was actually going to happen. After the show, we got confirmation that it will be Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Universal Championship. Fans voiced their frustration, and they won, as they should. Now, WrestleMania Saturday, we did end up seeing The Rock wrestle. It was The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. But don't be fooled, because even though the card said Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes, the real story was between The Rock and Cody Rhodes. And it all worked out in the end. We got the tag team match, The Rock wrestled, and he got to have interaction with Cody Rhodes. He got the team of Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes won the Universal Championship. Everything worked out for the better. The Raw after WrestleMania, The Rock made it abundantly clear that his story between Cody Rhodes is not over. They will revisit it, whether it be SummerSlam, whether it be Survivor Series, whether it be WrestleMania next year. we will get this again. Maybe. As the year continues on and as Cody Rhodes' reign continues on, the fans have it in the back of their head, ingrained by The Rock, that at some point, we are going to see Cody Rhodes versus The Rock. The Rock is going to come back to stake what is rightfully his, and that is a match against whoever the Universal Champion is, and it's being Cody Rhodes. Fast forward to October, where Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns team up to take on Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, where Roman Reigns gets to win by pinning Solo Sikoa. The win celebration of Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, and Cody Rhodes is subsequently interrupted by The Rock, who signals 1, 2, 3, and cuts his throat, and he leaves. To this day, fans are speculating as to what the 1, 2, 3 signifies. Is it 1, 2, 3, he wins? Is it 1, 2, 3 for Roman, Jey, and Cody? Is it 1, 2, 3, he's gonna have 3 more matches, 3 more appearances? What does the 3 mean? We still don't know, and honestly, we don't even know why he appeared in the first place, because The Rock has not been seen or heard from or referenced on WWE television ever since this moment happened almost 2 months ago. It's almost like this moment didn't even happen. It was just there to pop the crowd, and then that was it. There was no storyline significance to this moment, as of right now at least. Now we're heading into WrestleMania 41 season, and all this news about The Rock is coming out. First, reports that The Rock and Cody Rhodes filmed some type of content during the premiere of Moana 2. It had to be filmed privately because there's no leaks. No one even knew this happened except for this report right here. Listen, I believe they probably did because this is the only time The Rock probably has time to shoot with Cody Rhodes. If this is true, then there has to be something brewing between these two at some point. And listen, that's fine by me if The Rock is locked in for WrestleMania. Cody has finished his story already. He's already Universal Champion, so The Rock isn't taking spots away from Cody Rhodes at this point. The Rock is going into this challenging Cody Rhodes, who is a champion. That's fine and dandy if The Rock is locked in for WrestleMania. But the issue lies in where plans are tentative. Plans are maybes. We don't know. This is where I start to have a little bit of an issue with it. PW Insider started their talks about The Rock, and here's what they got to say. WWE works on their creative. If and when The Rock tells them this is what he would like to do, they change accordingly. If The Rock wants to do something, it's as good as Ari Emanuel telling Triple H this is what will happen. The company has their plans and they will pivot if The Rock descends down from the board of directors in Hollywood. Basically, what that reads is WWE has plans for WrestleMania already that don't include The Rock. But if The Rock is available, they will change their plans for The Rock. Even though when The Rock is on WWE television, it's on a boom period. It drives up buzz. It drives up popularity. It drives in the numbers. The fact that WWE is booking their shows week to week, and if The Rock comes back at any point in time, plans will get blown up into smoke for whatever The Rock is going to do. You know The Rock's not going to do any mid-card work, no undercard work. It's only main event work. We saw this happen with WrestleMania last year. Now, mind you, it didn't work out. The Rock came back, and they were very much willing to blow up plans, take away Cody Rhodes' shot, and give it to The Rock to do Roman versus The Rock. The Rock has proven that he supersedes the Royal Rumble, that he supersedes Elimination Chamber. He can just come back and stake his claim, and that's it. I understand The Rock is a bigger star than WWE itself. Does The Rock not consider that you are essentially blowing up and ruining plans for other people when you just come back out of the blue? Now, WrestleMania 41 still is not that clear. I can't visualize how the main event's going to look, but it's safe to assume that it will be Cody Rhodes versus The Rock. What if The Rock actually wants to face Roman Reigns instead this time? Then what happens to Cody Rhodes? Does he just lose the title back to The Rock? Does he lose the title back to Roman Reigns? Is he taken out of the main event completely because he got his way last year? To have that much power is insane. What's even more insane to me is the fans that say, well, it's okay because The Rock is needed. No, he's not. The Rock is wanted, The Rock is sought after, but he's not needed in this climate. WWE is doing record high numbers, the likes of which they have never seen in their entire history. Yes, you can contribute their boom period now to The Rock coming back. I will not discount that at all. But have we so quickly forgotten that this is John Cena's retirement tour? This is John Cena's definitive last WrestleMania that he will be wrestling at. The Rock might be older, but we don't know if it's his last WrestleMania. We know for sure this is John Cena's last WrestleMania. This WrestleMania should, in large, be not revolving around, but building up to John Cena's last match. You can't do that if your sole focus is on what The Rock is doing. Rock is important. He is vital, but is he needed? No. Rock had last year. Let John Cena have this WrestleMania. What do you guys think about all this? Comment down below. Let me know.